we're not playing Minecraft. We're playing Star Trek Online. So, I have been a huge fan of the Star Trek universe, and in fact, I watched all the original series episodes and Next Generation. Now I haven't gone through everything. I'm still in the process of going through stuff of them. I've also have I just went out and got the book that put all the original episodes into something you could read. So, like from the original scripts. So, yeah. So, today we're going to start a new series of me running through all of Star Trek Online. So, let's get into it here. Star Trek Online is a sci-fi themed MMO. As I turn down the volume because it's really loud. So you have 4 factions to pick from. Really 3, because the 4th one is one I have here is the original series Starfleet and Starfleet, so Starfleet gets a special 2 treatment. Romulan and Klingon. So, TOS Starfleet, because in the original series there wasn't as many alien species as there were in this, in the 25th century Starfleet, which has, you can see here, a whole lot more. And because I'm also a sucker for the old school ships and such, we're going to start with the original series Starfleet. There are Romulan here as well. Romulan is that nice neutral race that starts off on its own with its own cool ships, but once you get to level 10, you get to pick which side you want to be on. You either get to be with the Klingons or be with Starfleet. And then, of course, you have the Klingons. So, and they have a pretty decent selection too. So to go with the original series Starfleet, we'd go with a science officer. Create the character and customize what I want her to look like, and then I'll turn the recording back on and show you what I come up with. This is our character. We're going to find ourselves a name. Come on, can you spell? Alright. We're going to run through the entire tutorial because there's a chance that when we finish it, if you run through the tutorial, you actually do get to come out a level higher possibly than if you just were to skip it. So, and also for those of you who don't know this game, to show off the tutorial screen. And here we are. Let's play the tutorial. Aboard the Enterprise. So, let's go talk with Captain Garrett.
Lieutenant, we've located the wreckage of a crashed ship down there. I need to get boots on the ground, find out what's going on. Take a landing party down to the surface. Assess the situation and look for survivors.
We'll beam down right away, sir.
Not so fast. We can't use the transporters due to atmospheric interference. You'll need to take a shuttlecraft down. Use the sensors to locate a safe landing site.
Sounds good to me, sir.
Did you find a suitable landing area?
Yes, there's a good-sized clearing close to the crash site.
Excellent. I've assigned Ensign Mears to your landing party. She's been to Taurus 2 before. Her insight will be quite valuable. Meet up with her and the others in the shuttle bay. Don't forget to grab a phaser in the armory on your way. From what I've read in Jim Kirk's report, Taurus 2 can get a little rough.
Aye, sir. On my way. Who's this?
Ensign Tarsi, reporting for duty. The captain's asked me to make sure you get back in one piece, and I intend to do just that.
Thanks, Tarsi. What do you know about Tarsus 2?
Let's see. M-class planet. Barely. The Taurians are big, primitive, and quick to anger. I'd keep my phaser handy if I were you. Speaking of which, if you want to follow me to the armory, we can make sure your phaser is properly calibrated.
Right. Lead the way, Ensign. This way.
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective. Interactable items have a glow around them. Walk up and press F to interact with the phaser to pick it up.
Alright, let's go pick up the phaser pistol. Then looks like we go over here. Right click. Shoot. Shoot.
Good shooting, Lieutenant. That should be enough. Unless you want more practice.
No, I think that's good. Alright. Oh, time to follow you to the shuttle bay. Here we go, Ensign Mears.
Ensign Mears, reporting is ordered. I'm ready when you are. Though I can't say I'm happy to see Taurus 2 again.
Oh? Why is that, Ensign?
I was one of the so-called Galileo 7, a science team sent to study the Murasaki effect. Our shuttle crashed on Taurus 2. Not all of us made it back to the Enterprise alive.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Thank you. You can see why I'm reluctant to return to such a place.
I do. But you're the only one on board with local experience. Your insight will be invaluable.
Yes, of course you're right, Lieutenant. I am a Starfleet officer, and I will perform my duties. You can count on me.
I never doubted it for a second. Copernicus.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Here we go. Alrighty. We're down on the planet's surface. Let's speak to Mears.
It's just as grim as I remember it here. My skin is crawling. I can't help but feel like the creatures are out there, watching us, waiting to attack.
Stay alert. They very well could be.
Right. Okay. It appears the ship crashed somewhere north of here. There are 2 paths from here that lead to the crash site, and there may be survivors on both. I recommend you take Alpha Team along the northwestern path, and I'll take Beta to the northeast. We'll rendezvous at the main crash site.
Sounds good. See you there.
Remember, your mini-map shows you where your objectives are. An arrow will appear on the mini-map if you are far away from your objective. To sprint, tap the shift key while moving.
Is that a warp nacelle? Wow. Big.
Yeah. It was really big. Looks really cool.
Use the B key to find
I
an
got
object.
it. I also like how this looks like an original series episode, the film grain, the world, the environment. This looks like something you would see from the old TV show. It's really, really nice. Alright, let's scan this debris.
Definitely Federation tech here. What's left of a shuttlecraft's coolant assembly, according to my tricorder.
Might be a crashed shuttle nearby. Let's have a look.
There's your crashed shuttle. What's left of it anyway. Look, someone's over there. I think they're hurt.
Let's give him a hand.
by movement or combat.
Can I have a word, Lieutenant? Lieutenant, you won't be able to get close enough to revive him while that thing's venting plasma. Those valves should shut down the vents, though.
Agreed. Okay, so that's which ones? Doesn't matter which order I do them in. Let's do this one first. Boop de boop de boop de boop. Done. And then shut down the vent. No, she would get in here to go and heal him. I love how it takes out the old-fashioned.
We need to move. Those things, they're out there.
What things? Where? Cutscene.
Flores, look out!
Red shirt. He's dead, Jim. Who's Jim?
What do they feed these things? Never mind.
Alrighty. I love it. I got a spear shot through me and I still survive. But Flores dies instantly. The cheesiness of the original TV show is here. It makes it feel like you're perfectly are in that universe. Alright, let's talk to the survivor. What's his name? Phineas Grogan.
I'm Dr. Phineas Grogan, part of a research team studying the Murasaki effect. Well, I was before the ship crashed. I was looking for supplies when that thing roared. Got distracted and then that plasma coil blew. Damn near killed me.
You're lucky to be alive, Doctor.
You're telling me? We should get those supplies back to camp. Dr. Mueller's probably worried sick about it by now.
Agreed. I'll get them. Sorry. Lead the way. Alrighty. I'm following him. Again, the NPCs walk really fast. They are in the middle between like sprinting and walking. If I turn sprint on, I can outrun him. But if I turn walk on, I'm too slow. There's nothing in between to make him happy. Here's Dr. Mueller.
Am I glad to see you? We thought we were stranded here with those monsters.
We'll have to here soon, sir. That voice. Oh my god. That voice is so annoying.
Those supplies you brought will come in handy while we wait. Just put them over there for now. You know, I think there's some old phaser rifles in there. Might come in handy against those creatures.
Thanks. We'll have a look. Put where the holographic display is.
There are some rifles in that crate. We should show the survivors how to shoot them. I'll set up some targets while you get ready.
Okay. Awesome. Get to shoot some stuff.
A phaser? I've never shot one of these before.
Wait, you want me to
You can
shoot
switch
this?
between two equipped weapons.
Yes, I want you to shoot them. Alright. Here we go.
The targets are ready, Lieutenant. Let the survivors start shooting. And give them some pointers.
Works for me.
Your weapon has an alternate fire mode. The effect of this mode varies by weapon. Activate secondary fire
I
by
get
pressing
it.
2
That gives
or
me a
clicking
lot
the
more
icon.
control.
Boom. Alright. Tell him to adjust his stance.
Wow, thanks. That feels a lot better.
They're right behind me.
Woohoo! We get to get into the actual series. Now's the time we get to feel like we're playing our own Star Trek episode from the original series.
Heads up. The Torians are attacking.
No, I thought it was some big fluffy guys. They ought to play some spike ball. Ow! I want to survive and not be magically somehow not get spooked today. He's still holding on to that. Alright, let's talk to Mears.
We need to get these people to safety, Lieutenant. The Taurians will be back, and in greater numbers.
Agreed. You and Tarsi guard the pass while I get the others into cover. Go, Duncan. Go, Halleck. Back into the ship. You have an idea?
Lieutenant, we've held them off so far because they're scared of our weapons. But I don't think that'll last much longer. We've got to fall back to the wreckage. I might have an idea.
I hope it's a good one. Alright.
Shut the doors. They're right behind us.
Okay, got it. Alright.
Okay. Last time I was here, Commander Scott, electrified the hull of our shuttle. That drove the Taurians off when they tried to break in. Think we can pull something like that off here?
Maybe, if there's enough charge left in the batteries. Will it work? The old school special effects too. That's awesome. The attention to detail. Make it feel like you actually are in the original series. Awesome. That worked.
You did it! Lieutenant, it worked! Bless you, Scotty, wherever you are. I think we owe you a very nice bottle of scotch.
Indeed. So, what happened out there?
The Taurians ambushed us. I managed to escape, but the others, they've been taken. We've got to do something, and fast.
Get the survivors to the shuttle. Tarsi now rescue the hostages.
I was thinking we can use our tricorders to track residual heat signatures left by the Taurians.
Like thermal breadcrumbs, eh? Good thinking. Say, good thinking. Stuck on a rock. Stuck on a rock. Let me out here. I'm stuck on a rock. There we go. Yeah, which one of these 1,000 heat signature footprints are we going to? Okay, these ones. Boom, 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 boom. Man, big footsteps. Oh, there we go. Oh. Oops. I see you up there. Alright. Pass. See ya. One more. Awesome. You're dead. Here we go. Continuing on our mission. Okay. Defeat the Taurian chief. First read that, I thought that it said chef, as in he's the cook, because he stands by the fire and is waiting to cook them, but he's the chief. I mean, just stupid little thing, but I've always used to think about that. Oh yeah. Game.
Lieutenant!
There we go.
Over here! Help!
Takes effort to realize
Thanks
that.
for coming back for us, sir. We owe you one. Pretty sure those things were gonna have us for dinner.
Not on my watch. Yeah,
Fascinating. The Taurians appear to be in a late Stone Age state of development.
Now isn't the best time for an anthropology lecture, Skial.
the Vulcans are awesome. Fascinating. It's like, why now? Let's run. Don't worry about the history. I can get that later. Trot, 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 trotting away. Why am I running like I'm...
Am I seeing things? Because those guys picking through the wreckage sure look like Klingons. Just what are Klingons doing on Taurus 2?
Let's find out. Ready phasers. Just in case they're not in the mood for questions. Not...
Looks like they aren't in the mood for questions, Lieutenant.
You beat me to the punch there. I was about to say.
Is that a Klingon pad? Bring it to me. I have some experience decrypting Klingon data.
Alright.
Huh. My little sister's diary was harder to decrypt. Sure, Klingons are good at fighting, but computers aren't their strong suit. And voila! One Klingon pad, unlocked and ready for your inspection.
Nice work, Ensign. Let's have a look.
Captain Core, your plan has worked perfectly, sir. Many ships have fallen into our trap. We've snared a few merchant ships and a Starfleet science vessel so far. You'll be pleased to hear that we're picking up a Federation cruiser on long-range sensors. Constitution class. Time to hunt bigger game. Glory to the Empire!
Download the message.
Looks like the Klingons are using both guile and brute force here, Lieutenant. A pretty potent combination. The captain's definitely going to want to hear about this.
Agreed. Alrighty. It's a fun little intro. I feel like it has that cheesiness. Oh, there we go. It also has the Klingons of that time. The ones that they don't have the wrinkly foreheads. They look like normal humans. Which I understand why, but then they switched it, and then they had to cover them.
Shuttle before more of them show up.
And then they went back with Star Trek Enterprise and explained why it happened. It's like it was a little bit out of its way to do it, to explain it why the sudden change happened. And mainly, I think it's because when they went on, they got a bigger budget, so they got to do more of the makeup on the actors and spend more time doing it. So nowadays, Star Trek is $1 million or something show that has it costs a lot of money to produce the main version of it. Whee! There we go, and there's Ensign Mears. Let's go take the Copernicus back.
We're ready to go when you are. Hope this thing's got enough fuel to get us back to the ship.
That makes two of us.
Are you ready to board the shuttle, Lieutenant?
Yes. Let's get out of here.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Thanks, Spock. Just going back into the shuttle bay. Here we are.
We made it. Never thought I'd be so happy to see a shuttle bay. I admit I had my doubts in the beginning. Didn't think I'd hold it together down there. Every time I heard those things roar. But here I am. Thanks for believing in me.
Couldn't have done it without you, Ensign. Thanks. Here we go, another cutscene. Phaser fire. Sounds like we're being boarded.
Bridge to shuttle bay. Please respond.
Alright, alright.
We have some uninvited guests, Lieutenant. We've been boarded. The Klingons had breached the hull on the engineering deck and blocked our access. Since I can't send security in, I need you to secure the deck.
Aye, sir. Any recommendations?
Start with the engineering lab. We need to bring our plasma relays back online. After that, secure the armory and main engineering.
We'll handle it, sir. Tarsi Mears, ready weapons and prepare to repel boarders.
I'm remembering an old Earth adage about leaping from frying pans into fires. Your orders, Lieutenant?
Stay here with Tarsi to help this squad. I'll take care of the labs. Alrighty. Time to go do... Every time it hits the...
Cover you while you clear out the lab, Lieutenant.
Let's the round table, the cable. Those of you have probably seen that video on YouTube where they have someone took a scene of Klingons and the original cast fighting on the bridge, fighting in the decks of the Enterprise, and took the Knights of the Round Table from Monty Python music and played it along with it and cut it perfectly.
Shut down our primary plasma conduits. Get them running, fast.
Alright, alright. Funny, I've actually...
Plasma conduits reinitialized. Auxiliary power restored. Now clear out that armory.
I actually went to a,
Watch out! More Klingons!
to a museum up where I live in San Jose, that had some of the Star Trek stuff come around, and it moved around for a little bit so you could see it. And in there, they actually had a little part of the original bridge, and it's funny to realize, like, when you were watching that, most of the things that they were using were just they're putting their fingers on light bulbs and had to put audio, so it just seems so
Great work. Secure engineering next, if you can.
crazy, because when I heard it, when you see it, it looks like, oh yeah, they're pressing a button. Really, they didn't make any noise at all. It was mainly just stuff done, like lights and a few switches here and there.
We've cleared the rest of the deck, Lieutenant.
Well done. You and Tarsi hold here. I'll clear out main engineering. Alright, Commander. You're going down.
Bridge to engineering. Please respond. Nice work. Our security monitor showed you secured the engineering section. The Klingons managed to knock out our sensors. We're flying blind up here. See what you can do to bring them online.
On it, sir. Stand by.
Some missions in Star Trek Online will change based on your career track. Engineering, science, or tactical.
For that.
Sensors are back online. Let's see who's out there. I need you on the bridge, Lieutenant.
Okay. Guess taking the turbo lift that's conveniently right across from engineering.
Sir, incoming transmission.
Okay, I got it. Activating view screen.
Federation starship, this is Captain Core. Surrender if you must, but I'd rather you fight with honor.
Good work, Lieutenant. The Klingons will think twice before they try to board this ship again. Now take the helm. We need to get to a friendly sector.
Aye, sir.
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Taking the helm.
Sensors are picking up Klingon power signatures in 2 nearby satellites. I'm thinking they're broadcasting the distress signals that lured in our ships. Bring us in close so we can scan them and find out.
Aye, sir.
Increase your speed using E. Decrease your ship speed by using Q.
Now we just sit here while we basically try to fly up to the thing. No, now we can scan. Okay. It's actually quite nice.
Science report coming in now. The satellites are using a triaxulating signal. It's strong enough to cut through the interference and reach ships outside the nebula. Clever. Almost a shame we have to blow them up, isn't it?
Aye, sir. It's a real tragedy.
Use your torpedo to attack enemies who are not shielded. Warning, ship is under attack.
Boom.
Nice work. 1 down, 1 to go. Looks like this one is shielded, though.
If you right-click on your...
You must be within 10 kilometers of an enemy to attack it.
If you right-click on your weapons here, they'll set them to auto-fire.
Activate full impulse by clicking on the arrow.
Yes, so this is full impulse. You move 2 times as fast, but it takes power from other...
Use your phaser beam to weaken shielded targets. Warning, ship is under attack. Use your torpedo on an enemy when their shield is down.
Yes, I know. I played a little bit of Star Trek Online.
Out of combat to answer the hail. The red alert message at the top of your screen will indicate that you are in combat.
Answer hail.
Can you hear us? We're under attack by Klingon raiders. Our shields are buckling. Won't last long.
Hold on, Captain. We're on our way. Full speed. Power to weapons. There we go. Full stop.
Thanks for the help. Our engines are offline. Could you transfer some energy and get them started again?
Can do, Captain. Stand by. Alrighty.
Thanks for everything. Good luck with the Klingons.
Safe travels, Captain.
Lieutenant, I've made some modifications to our torpedo launcher. I think you'll like the results.
Acknowledged. I know what you've done already.
Activate full impulse.
Because I just used it, and it did a lot of damage.
Activate high yield torpedo by clicking on the icon or using Alt+1. Target shield has failed.
Come on. Fire! Gotta slow the ship moves. Come on.
More Klingon ships detected on long-range sensors, sir.
Fire!
Aye, sir. Then intercept course and fire at will. Okay. Full speed.
High yield torpedo will increase the power of your next torpedo attack for 30 seconds.
Your head will decorate my bridge!
We'll see about that. There's one down. Crap. There we go. Full stop.
This is the USS Enterprise. Acknowledge, please.
Acknowledge, Enterprise. En route to your position now.
So, the cub comes to fight beside the wolf, eh? And now you will die with him as well.
We'll see about that. We'll see. Oops. Wasn't our forward shield there. Looks like his port shield's failing. Come on, mate, to help the Enterprise. Power to shields. Power to the rear shield. Power to the port shield.
I will avenge myself upon you and your lackey.
Alright.
Thank you for your assistance.
Sensors indicate there are no enemy vessels remaining in the sector. Our actions today should deter the Klingons from further acts of piracy in the area, though they're often far from logical in such matters. Thanks for the update, Commander. Safe travels. Guardian out.
Congratulations,
Looks like we're done.
Lieutenant.
Starfleet Command wants us and Enterprise back for a debriefing on this mess. Helm, set a course for Earth space dock. Warp factor 3.
Warp out. Alrighty. Oh, we do it for the friggin' long load screen here.
Captain Garrett wants to see you in his office, Lieutenant, but he says to feel free to mingle with the other officers first. I'd take him up on that if I were you. I mean, how often do you get the chance to meet the crew of the Enterprise? The best of the best.
That they are, Tarsi. That they are. Awesome. So many people to talk to. Let's first talk to Ensign Mears. So we recognize.
It's been a pleasure working with you. I didn't enjoy going back to Taurus too, but we got the job done thanks to you. Starfleet First Officers must be my good luck charm. Captain Garrett has requested me for a new logistics position here at ESD. Might not be as glamorous as the Final Frontier, but I've accepted. Until next time, good luck out there.
Same to you, Ensign. Take care. Alright. So we have her. Now it's time for the crew of the Enterprise. Let's talk to McCoy first.
If you're going into the lion's den, you'll need a medical officer.
I'm going to offer some free advice. Don't be afraid to listen to the advice of your CMO, especially when it's followed by the words doctor's orders. In my experience, officers in command branch tend to get hearing problems in such circumstances. I'll keep that in mind, Doctor. You know, it feels like this isn't the first time I've given you some advice. You know what I think about that? Can't say that I do. Sorry. As a Vulcan colleague of mine might say, fascinating. I'll let you get back to it, Lieutenant. Thanks for the help back there at Taurus. Don't mention it, Doctor. I think I know what he's referencing. Because there was an episode. There's a mission where, later on in Star Trek Online that you go back to one of the many space stations out here that had a comet that was plaguing it, and you go back. Oh, Drozana. That's what it is. Drozana Station. You go back in time, and you're help, and then you go help Dr. McCoy. But as far as I'm aware, that's supposedly you know who he is when he meets there, and but that's his first time meeting you. So what I'm saying is, this character here that we are on here actually is going to possibly have some sort of thing where they're going to jump to 25th century Starfleet and then go on from there and then jump back in time. So it's before in his timeline that we met him, but for this is our second time. This is our first time for him. His second time to be us. Our first time though. So yeah, I'm pretty sure Scotty will say the same thing.
That was some fine work back there, friend. It's not every day one walks away from a brawl with the Klingons. You look familiar. If you don't mind me saying so, have we met before?
I don't think so, sir.
Ah, must be my imagination then. You meet a lot of folks serving in Starfleet, to be sure. By the way, I heard you ran into the local wildlife on Taurus too. Right unfriendly devils, aren't they? I won't be forgetting those gigantic spears anytime soon. Look me up sometime. We'll have a drink and share some caveman tales.
Thanks, Lieutenant Commander. I could use a good drink. So, the guy who is doing Commander Scott's voice is the original actor's son. Is now doing the voice of Commander Scott, and he sounds really, really good, in my opinion. All right, here we go. We have to meet Lieutenant Uhura, Sulu, and Chekhov. Let's start with Chekhov.
We were in Starfleet Academy together.
Always nice to see someone from the Academy class. Academy days. Class of 2268, yes? I seem to recall an incident involving you, a Virgilian flame rose, and the unfortunate activation of the fire suppression systems during one of Professor Tavan's lectures. Very cold, almost like Siberian winters. It made a pretty positive impression on Cadet Winstead, however. Star Trek jokes, folks. Lieutenant Uhura.
Lieutenant Uhura of the Starship Enterprise.
That voice line was ripped straight from the episode. Leave it to the Klingons to set up a trap inside the Murasaki effect. I don't think they'll try anything like that again soon. Be careful though, the Klingons tend to hold grudges. Your friend Captain Kor might try to settle the score with you down the road. Good advice, Lieutenant. If he wants a rematch, I'll be ready. Lieutenant Sulu.
May the great bird of the galaxy bless your planet.
I understand you were at the helm during the fighting with the Klingons. That was some flying. Keep it up and you might get a chance to helm the Constitution class. From what I've seen, you're up for the challenge. Thanks, Lieutenant. I hope I'll get the chance. Awesome. So we talked to everyone. Now it's time to talk to Captain Garrett in his office. Ooh, cutscene.
Thanks for coming. I have some good news to share. First off, Fleet promoted me to Admiral.
Nice.
I'll be working with Deep Space Command on several exploration initiatives there. Our ship's going to need a new captain. I've talked it over with Command, and they agree with my recommendation. You.
What?
Congratulations, my friend. I know the ship will be in good hands once I'm away. Don't think you've gotten rid of me, though. I plan on keeping you plenty busy out there.
Oh, Spock!
Congratulations, Lieutenant.
Yay!
Every generation, Starfleet officers hear the call of duty. Hidden dangers lurk in space, and the threat of Klingon attack has made even the most stout-hearted reconsider their choice to travel throughout the stars. A last-ditch effort to find a common ground could end this conflict. But there are many who oppose peace. If the Federation is to be saved from chaos, new officers will need to take up the task of restoring peace. Live long and prosper, Lieutenant.
Live long and prosper, Spock. You will be missed, and your culture will live on and on.
I've outlined the
Congratulations,
people you
Lieutenant.
should talk to while visiting Earth space dock. Speak with the tailor.
Yeah, so, those of you who aren't aware, Nimoy passed away a while back, and
Your mini-map shows you where your objectives.
that intro line that he just said there was the line that he would say to you when you would first get into sector space. It would be the introductory line would be the first thing you would hear. And it's good to hear that they're put that in or using it still. So a lot of the voicing work before it was this one giant map. A lot of the when you get to a new sector of the map, Nimoy would read off the line and tell you the story of that sector. And it's still there, even though it's since been changed to now they're divided into the beta, alpha, and gamma quadrants. You still hear Spock do those lines. So it's one of those things that is awesome and is kind of timeless. It's been now forever going to stay in Star Trek Online. So, yeah. Enough of me going down memory lane and doing that. Let's go to the armory. Talk to the tailor. Alright. And then head on over to the ship vendor and we can claim a starship. Come a little Class F shuttle. And there we go. And now we go back to talk to Admiral Garrett.
Can also be found on your compass as well as your mini-map.
Alright.
I know that being a starship captain is a big responsibility, but I believe you're up to the task. If you feel that your ship is ready for its next mission, I can give you new orders. Stay safe out there.
You have just earned your first skill points. Click here to learn more. Skills will increase.
So, this skill points, thing is new. This has been a reduce. They've redone this since Star Trek Online came out. Now it's this sort of thing that makes like separate sections, and you earn points each time you earn space points each time you level up. You earn ground points every 5 levels. So, first point, I'd say for us should be our shield restoration. And then our ground point, I think, should be weapon proficiency. And there we go. Alright. Well, I believe that's a good first episode there. We will do the actual first real mission in the next episode, and then equip our characters and all that sort of stuff in the next episode. So, thanks you guys so much for watching. Live long and prosper. See you guys.